Hello and welcome to this short video on some Concord thinking. We call this the domino effect. Now currently you might recognize this picture. To find success in your organization, you're spending more time, more money, more effort and working hard to get the gains that you're looking for. And some of you might be thinking, wait a minute, we're not working harder, we're working smarter. But at best you're getting incremental gains from that. Now, I'd like you to think back to your days as a child, and I'm sure you have all knocked over dominoes, just touching one and then seeing that chain reaction where many dominoes start to fall. And there are two ways that that works. The one on the left here, where one domino hits 2, then 4, then 8, then 16, and so on. And then the one on the right, which you're maybe not as familiar with, but knocking over an incredibly small domino, and then dominoes that are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, this idea of tipping points is something that Malcolm Gladwell spoke about in his book, Tipping Point. And for me, that diagram on the left, I call this spreading like wildfire, and the one on the right, creating unstoppable momentum. And this can happen in your business. Now, I'm sure you will all have heard of stories in the news, these unbelievable cases when people have gone from nothing to huge organization overnight, when organizations have turned around a near impossible situation. And so often it is by chance that they've achieved that. But imagine if you knew how to do this. Imagine if you could get your people, all your people, focused on this day to day, finding those big tipping points for your organization. How does this happen? Let me very quickly tell you a little on the science. You will have heard of network theory and the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, how he's connected to all actors in Hollywood. Well, in business, your business has shared objects, shared processes, and very importantly, shared outcomes, what you're aiming for in the future. Now, by tweaking one thing, it changes everything. Like the buttons over here on the right-hand side, depending on which button you lift, many, many other buttons will come with it. And that's the domino effect. But it's getting that picture of your whole organization, no matter how complex it is, and being able to identify the buttons that you need to knock over. Let me give you one quick case study to bring that to life for you. An SME client we worked with was looking for a way into multi-location clients, which would accelerate their growth greatly. Now, they had been trying this, but it was high cost on digital marketing, and it was really difficult to get a foot in the door, let alone close the sale. Now, the interesting thing was they found a domino already standing up, just waiting to be knocked over. Now, when I first heard of this concept, I was under the belief that you had to spend a period of time lifting dominoes. That is not the case. Finding the dominoes that are already lifted, just needing to be knocked over, that's the beauty of this. And for them, if you have guessed it, I don't know, was franchising. Now, when I put up franchising, you're probably thinking, well, that's obvious. Of course it's franchising. Every time we do this with a client, the answer we find is obvious. Of course, that's what you would do. But until you see it, nobody ever thinks of it. With this client, they started sponsoring events, featuring newsletters, and engaging with the community. And it had a huge impact. Within 3 months, they had 3 franchise clients and great momentum. And it was all, and this is really important, at a fraction of the cost of that digital marketing strategy. I hope you enjoyed this short video on Concord thinking. Please do visit our YouTube channel, Concord System, to see more videos just like this one. Thanks for listening.